Good evening, students. Once again, welcome back to our channel Lexica City. So, I know that many of them are waiting to know about the preparation guide or to get some practice materials for your OET exams. 10th January 2026, the first test date for pen and paper based test, and it's available for medicine, nursing, dentistry, and all. Anyway, we are going to discuss about the 10th of January 2026, what you can expect in your WLRS section. So let's start with a video without any further delay. Yeah, so first we will start with the writing module as usual. I will recommend you to concentrate on refer later and transfer later this time. As usual, I like to recommend some topics, 5 different topics under each category. So under refer later, the first topic is hypertension with poor control. So you need to write the letter to cardiologist. The key information like persistent high BP despite medication. Now the second topic, dysphagia, which means difficulty in swallowing. And you need to write the letter to speech pathologist. And the key information like elderly patient, female, history of stroke, difficulty in eating. Coming towards the third topic, chronic migraine, you need to write the letter to neurologist. And the key information, they will give the episodes, or is there, for example, 3+ migraine per week, and difficulty to do the daily activities or to concentrate on work or study based on the age group. I'm just adding some key information to make you clear about the topic. Okay. Now about the fourth topic, acute appendicitis. So you need to write the letter to the emergency surgeon. Then the key information, they will give the gender, the age group. For example, if it is teenager, means they will give the background information related to that, the social history, family history, then RIF pain, right, iliac fossa, or they will give the blood count, all the information they will provide. Whenever you are writing the letter, if they are giving lot of information also, you need to write to be in very concise manner. Try to add the relevant information only. No need to include all the information they provide in the question booklet. Okay. Now the fourth topic, diabetic patient with chronic leg ulcer. You need to write the letter to wound care specialist. You need to explain the patient history, current status of ulcer, request the assessment and advanced wound care management. So that's about the topics I like to recommend under refer later for your final round preparation. It's not about you will get to the ditto, but somewhat these topics you need to give more attention towards. Now the second type of letter, transfer letter, again some topics under that. So the first topic is related to any fracture or surgery they can ask for. For example, ORIF surgery after this femur fracture. ORIF means open reduction internal fixation. So they can ask about any surgery or related to any fracture. So you need to write the letter to inpatient rehabilitation center. So the key information like medically stable but requires rehabilitation or the physiotherapy initiated by the hospital, and whether they are using any type of supportive tools like a walker. The second topic, severe depression and suicidal ideation. So you need to write the letter to psychiatric inpatient facility, and the key information like admitted after overdose of any medication, then diagnosed with a major depressive disorder, stabilized medically, requires any risk monitoring or not. Then the third topic, advanced Parkinson's disease. You need to write the letter to residential aged care facility. So the key information can be like the fall at home, how many times, then about any tremors or hallucinations, requires medication assistance. What about this fall precautions? You need to explain well about how to take care about the patient. So the next topic is post cholecystectomy. So the patient is going to transfer to home with the community nurse. So you need to write the letter to this community nurse. And the key information like laparoscopic cholecystectomy done. What about this discharge advice about incision healing, minor nausea, education about the diet pattern, how to take care about the patient. And the last topic is alcohol detox recovery. So you need to write to the letter to residential rehabilitation center. The key information like completed how many days of detox in hospital. Is there any type of withdrawal signs? If it is no, means no withdrawal signs currently, need long-term support to the patient. So that's about the topics you need to concentrate under transfer later and also referral later. Hope you understood. We can't able to include all the information in a single stretch video, then you will also be bored. So if you want the detailed question along with the sample answer, means you can just comment about that, which topic you need, and we will publish that in our Facebook page or in the community tab. Now coming towards the reading module. In part A of your reading section, you will get 20 questions, 4 short text. 50 minutes will be there, so you know that the basic information, what type of question you will get. And also I like to recommend some of the topics under each part. So under part A section, the topics like rosacea, then cyclic vomiting syndrome, sepsis, influenza, dengue fever, sickle cell disease, UTI, urinary tract infection, ASD, autism spectrum disorder, hypertension, COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, heart failure, stroke, multiple sclerosis, MS, then bronchiolitis, and also glaucoma. So these all are the topics you need to concentrate under part A section rather than the procedures. This time you need to give more importance towards the medical condition. And under part B section, the topics you will get under this workplace related text, you know that you will get 6 short text. So the topic suggestion, medication administration safety procedures, guidelines for reporting needle stick injuries, standard operating procedure for catheter incision, infection control, the PPE usage, new equipment handling, memo about shift handover procedure, email about staff vaccination requirements, summary on patient restraint use, post-operative pain management instructions, instruction for handling aggressive patient. So that's about the topics under part B section. Now the last portion, part C section, they will give 2 long tests, again multiple choice question only, but along with 4 options. This time only we are giving more importance towards the inference type of question, or giving more attention towards the writer's attitude or main idea, opinion and all. So the topics, importance of emotional intelligence in nursing, emotional toll of nursing in a pandemic situation, then can AI replace nurses in future, nurses and end of life care or end of life decision making, cultural competence in modern healthcare, should nurses be allowed to prescribe medication, the ethics of nurse assisted dying, why medication errors happen and how to prevent them, how nurse patient ratio impact the care quality, managing chronic illness through telehealth. So that's about the topics under each and every part. At this time you need to concentrate. So if you are giving computer based exams also, you can just give attention towards this. Okay. Now under the listening section, again I like to give 7 set of the topics under each part. So you will get 45 minutes. The case note, dialogues, debates, presentation, long talks, everything will be there. So in the part A section under first set, okay, managing type 2 diabetics, the talk can be between dietitian and patient. Then part B section, nurse ask about medication error protocol. Then part C section about a panel discussion, long-term effect of COVID-19 on healthcare or any type of condition they can ask for. Then second set, part A, COPD exacerbation assessment. Part B with instruction on catheter maintenance. C part, expo talk on antibiotic resistant trend. Then the third set, part A, pediatric vomiting and diarrhea. B part, staff meeting discussion on this infection control update. Then C part, a symposium on this AI in nursing documentation. That is one of the relevant topic we can say. AI they can ask in any module based on the current affair. Now about the fourth set, part A, patient with asthma. B part, healthcare professionals about shift change update. And C part, healthcare presentation about patient confidentiality. Then fifth set, part A, stroke rehabilitation plan. B part, talk about CPR instruction. C part, long talk about chronic pain care. Sixth set, part A, burn wound care instruction. B part, guidance on new opioid policy. C part, debate on mental health stigma in aged care. And to the last set, part A, snake bite treatment protocol. B part, training on ECG lead placement. Then C part, podcast on health disparities in rural areas. Now we are going to discuss the last module, speaking section. You need to practice a lot because many of them find difficulty to construct the sentences and giving more conscious about the grammatical errors, and it's happening very frequently. So try to open up, talk freely, okay? Yeah, so the first topic is constipation in elderly. You need to reassure a carer of an elderly patient, explain the causes, what about the dietary modification, medication side effects and all. Second topic, pain management in post-op. So you need to discuss about the patient-controlled analgesia, manage expectation and the side effects. Third one, urinary catheter advice. You need to explain about the catheter cared to the patient going home with an indwelling catheter. Then the fourth one, infant feeding issues. You need to support a new mother struggling with this breastfeeding, provide the tips, emotional support and all. Fifth one, abdominal surgery recovery. You need to explain the post-operative care, advise on this pain management and reassure about the wound healing. Sixth one, patient with asthma attack. So the father is anxious about son's asthma during sports. You need to reassure and explain the use of inhaler. Seventh one, patient with cirrhosis of liver. So the doctor is concerned about her father. So you need to answer to the queries, educate about the condition, talk the possible treatment and suggestion to get rid of this addiction. Eighth one, diabetic patient newly started insulin. So you need to explain about how to use and you need to explain about the hypoglycemia warning signs. Ninth one, patient with Alzheimer's disease. So wife is worried about the condition. So you need to provide the coping strategy and support information. Then the 10th one, teen with sprained ankle. So you need to explain about rise, the rest, eyes, compression and elevation. Then the next one, elderly patient hesitate about flu vaccine. So you need to explain the benefits and clear the misconception. 12th one, young male with panic attacks. So you need to explain the triggers, calming technique and support. Next one, concerned about the test result delay. So you need to reassure the patient, explain the reason for the delay, and you need to give clarity towards the process and about how long it will take usually and why it is delay, and just remove all the confusions or clarify the doubts. Next one, pre-employment health check. So you need to explain what the checks involve, reassure about the confidentiality and purpose, provide lifestyle advice. And the last one, complaining of this long waiting hours. So you need to acknowledge the frustration, apologize and explain the reason. And you need to reassure that they will be attended soon. So that's about the 15 role play card topic suggestion for the day. So all the very best for your 10th January 2026. So today itself, I'm shooting this video on 3rd January. So today itself, I will release the video. So it's for next Saturday. You will get 1 week of time to prepare or for your final round brush up. So if you need any topic in detail means you can just comment about that. So thank you so much for your time over here, and I will come out with the question paper discussion soon after the exam. So those who are planning for the upcoming exams, it's always beneficial to watch out the review section or the question paper discussion, so you will be connected with the trend. So what is happening now in OET sector? Okay, so that's it. Again, God bless you all, and thank you so much for your time over here. Do subscribe and watch on this space.